You win. Perfect.
Hello and welcome to Nerd Fight.
Yeah.
On today's episode, we are covering, I think it's probably one of the more contentious topics I think that we've covered. We've covered some pretty contentious topics, I think.
I think you're right. I
Yeah.
think you're right.
And this one, I really have no idea where I'm going to land on
I don't
because
either.
I'm very, very, very both of these things that we're going to be discussing are very personal to me. So,
Same. I have a lot of hours on both, and I have a lot of memories on
yeah.
both. And it's
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm curious where we're going to end up on this. So, on today's episode, we are going to be discussing, in my opinion, two of the most impactful console FPS shooters ever.
I'm glad you specified console
Yeah,
because if
yeah.
because it was PC, it'd be Unreal Tournament hands down.
Well, that's going to be another episode.
Okay, and then I'll be eating my words, I'm sure.
Well, we could do an Unreal Tournament versus Quake Arena. We could do a whole
Ooh.
bunch of different things, right? So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that'll be different.
Uh,
And you have to treat it separately because
yes.
the console space is very different from the PC space. So,
Oh, 100%. So
yeah, and I think that people would be very angry at us if we had labeled console shooters as like the most impactful shooters in the history of video games. I think we would
yeah.
definitely get some flames for that. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. The Counter-Strike uh uh community alone
I
would
mean,
eat us alive.
The Doom community,
Oh
um,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh
Counter
man.
Strike, Quake, um, Borderlands. Like, I think people would be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Not to mention Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein. Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're going to be discussing two of the most impactful console shooters, and I think probably most people can guess. Well, you'd seen the thumbnail, so you can probably guess from that. We are discussing GoldenEye on the N64
Yes.
versus Halo Combat Evolved on the Xbox. Just the
Yeah.
Xbox.
Just the Xbox.
Yeah,
Not the PC version.
yeah. Not Xbox One, not Xbox One X, not Series. Nope. Not 360, just Xbox.
Not Halo and Infinity or whatever that
Halo Infinite?
re-release. Yeah.
Oh, no, the Master Chief Collection?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Is that the same? Is that the same? Like, is it just a direct port, or did they?
No, they, like, the CE version where they did,
Mm,
like, a whole graphic overhaul.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they did
Okay.
that for the CE version, and then Master
Mm,
Chief Collection was basically, like, the originals, just
oh, gotcha.
updated for
Okay.
Xbox Live, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Ah, Halo 1.
Halo 1 CE. And, coming up is, Halo Campaign Evolved, right? The remake
What?
of Halo 1. It's being
What?
released. It's gonna be on PlayStation for the first time. So, I don't know how I feel about that.
That's like sacrilegious.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I wouldn't blink an eye if it appeared on a Switch, like the Switch 2, but for
But
some reason,
being on a PlayStation
being
just
on a
feels
PlayStation really just
well, because
ugh.
I mean, 2001 when we had the first Xbox, it was very like you were an Xbox person or you're a PlayStation person. Sorry,
Yeah,
or was it PS2 at that point? I
PS2
forget.
at that time, yeah, PS2.
Because before it was like N64 versus PS1, and then it was like Nintendo came out with the GameCube, and we're like, oh, that's cute. We got the Xbox.
The little purple lunchbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, so, where do we wanna start? I think maybe we should start with GoldenEye, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, GoldenEye is the older game by a
Yep,
couple years.
yep, yep,
Three
yep.
years, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
it came out in '97,
okay,
so,
so
yeah, 4,
3.5.
4. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, August 97. Oh, yeah, 4 years. Yeah, a little over 4 years because the Xbox One and Halo didn't come out until November 15th,
Hmm.
2001. So
2001. Yep.
yeah, just a few days before my birthday. That that's
Nice.
that's one
That's how
thing I
you
like
remember
about
it.
X. Yeah, that's one thing I like about Xbox is like whenever they seem to launch a new system, it's like always right around my birthday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your birthday's also near Black Friday, so
Yes,
yeah,
yes, that's true
yeah.
because my and I think it was the Xbox One came out on my birthday the year that it was released.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I do remember that
I get
and
nothing
being
released
outside
on
of
my
Best Buy.
birthday, so
Well, that's
nothing
that's
comes out on January.
that's what happens when you're born at the end of January.
Exactly. Nothing happened. Nothing happens.
And some years my birthday is Thanksgiving, so
Yep,
it happens. But
it happens.
GoldenEye,
Yeah,
GoldenEye
GoldenEye on the N64.
came out
So yeah, go ahead.
August. Came out August 25th, 97 in North America.
Yeah, yeah. It was a weird thing, right? Because the N64 by that time was already out for like a year,
Hmm.
and GoldenEye had come out like in '95, the movie that
Yeah.
the game is based on. So it was like
Like,
it.
why are you coming out with this game now?
Yeah, it's a little late for this game.
North America, N64, September 29th, 96.
The
Okay.
N64.
Yeah, N64
Yeah,
came out September 96.
yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't a launch title or anything. There's only two launch games for N64. It was Pilot
What?
Wings and Super Mario 64, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was barren. People complain about like the Switch 2 launch, like not having a lot of games.
Yeah.
I was there, Gandalf. I was there. And there were no games on the N64.
Oh, yeah, that's that's rough.
Yeah. But GoldenEye is a game that I think a lot of people who grew up in that period, grew up in the 80s and then going into the 90s, um, it was a pretty important game. I know it was I was in college at the time when it had come out, and it basically replaced Mario Kart as the go-to party game
Oh, wow.
in my dorms. So, you know, if we weren't playing Mario Kart, we were playing GoldenEye.
Golden. Nice.
Yep. And then
Per-
we would we would make fun of people who picked Odd Job because it was always hard to hit Odd Job because he was so short. And we would we would do like slappers only, we would do like Golden Gun. It
Yeah.
was just so much fun doing all the different game types and stuff. So,
Oh, 100%.
yeah. It was definitely, and it's funny because like my junior year, we were still playing GoldenEye at that time. Even when there were games that we were playing on our network, our school network, on
Hmm.
our PCs, we were playing like Rainbow Six and stuff on our
Yeah.
PCs, but we would always go back to GoldenEye. I think it's something about like the ability to for everybody to be in the same room playing,
Hmm.
and not have to like lug your PCs in a LAN party,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think there was definitely something to be said about that. Even when we were playing on like a tiny like 20-inch screen and it was like 4 players.
Oh yeah, those screens got super small.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. What are your memories of GoldenEye?
Uh, I was not in college when it came
Well,
out.
yeah,
I was
you're
ni-
significantly younger than me, so yeah.
97. I was actually in junior high, um, and I remember playing it uh, at the time my best friend's house, um, and we actually had a rule that people weren't allowed to be odd job during multiplayer
As
because it
everybody does. I think eventually everybody comes up with that rule.
because it was seen as an unfair advantage to be odd job.
Yeah.
Um, but and no one else was allowed to be that Siberian trooper guy that looked like a stormtrooper,
Oh yeah. Yep.
except for because that was my buddy Jeff's character in multiplayer. Always
Oh.
like that. Jeff had permanent dibs on that. Uh,
Okay.
but Jeff was a beast when it came to the proximity mines.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
he got so many kills with the proximity mines. Uh, I liked the sniper rifle, but um, I always liked getting up close with uh, what was it, the Dostave or that
Oh
pistol?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I know.
Um,
I know what you're. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a
um,
Russian name, but I'm not sure.
yeah. But I always had a good time with that game. Like it was always at my buddy Adam and Jeff's house, and they had like a garage converted to a game room,
Hmm.
and we always, that's where we existed uh, on the weekends, and we always playing multiplayer and just going nuts. Like I, it took me a while to actually play the campaign. um, but I did end up doing the campaign eventually when I got a copy of the game for myself. But we spent so much time playing multiplayer um, that, and like, I don't know that we ever really got tired of playing it. Like,
Mm.
it was like, hey, you want to play GoldenEye? Heck yeah, I want to play GoldenEye. Um, and and like I, we were really good because I had another buddy that I went to school with. He was like, "Hey, me and some friends are getting together to play GoldenEye. You wanna come over and play?" And I was like, "Sure." And they're like, "Oh, all right. Oh, like I want to see you go against Sean because Sean's really good. No one can beat him." And then me and Sean had some epic battles, but I came out victorious. So it was like so many hours playing
Yeah.
playing GoldenEye in junior high and even into high school.
Yeah.
We, it had some really good staying power. And I think I think it was a pretty consistent rotation for us up until maybe uh, the Xbox came out. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so
My cousins and I, for those of you who don't know, I grew up mainly with cousins instead of my like other friends. I didn't really hang out with other friends from like school. I hung out with my cousins, and for us, we played GoldenEye a little bit. I played mostly in college. When I came back home, back to my hometown, um, at that point, we started playing Perfect Dark,
mm,
and Perfect Dark was like our go-to game that like lasted for a while. But it's the spiritual successor to GoldenEye, right? So
yeah,
yeah, so
I I never to this day I still have not touched Perfect Dark, except I think I played it like once.
I have a love-hate relationship with Perfect Dark. Yeah, I love it now. It's weird because they did like a revamped version of it,
Mhm.
or like where they like upgraded the textures and stuff like that. But like the physics are kind of still the same. But they
Okay.
upgraded like for Xbox Live, they upgraded like the resolution and all that stuff, right? So the frame rate
Okay.
is way better. It's not like 15 frames per second. And like, yeah, it's smoother and I like it, but it doesn't feel the same. Like it's
It's
crazy.
too
Like it's
nice.
just, yeah, it's almost like I one thing I haven't tried is I haven't tried playing it with an N64 controller,
Oh, maybe that'll
because I
help
think
you
that's part of
recapture
it.
it.
I think that whole
Mhm.
thing of like, because I tried playing GoldenEye on the Switch
Okay.
and I hated it. Like it's just doesn't feel the same on the Pro controller. And I love the Pro controller,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it needs to be on an N64 controller for it to feel right.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
That
so
makes sense, especially with how many hours you've logged on it.
exactly, exactly.
It's just
It's like
like,
muscle
this doesn't
memory,
feel
right? That's
yeah, it doesn't feel natural doing it
yeah,
this way.
exactly. exactly. That's what she said.
Oh,
Okay,
Michael
so
Scott.
shall we move on to shall we move on to Halo?
Yes, yes.
What are your Halo memories?
So back in 2001, I was at youth group every Thursday night and church every Sunday, and we had a youth room, and our youth pastor somehow got his hands on two Xboxes at
Oh,
launch, and we had Halo in the youth room. And
nice.
we were multiplayering it up and had a lot of hours
You
in
were
the
LAN
youth room.
partying it?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then and then when my friends got Xbox, I didn't get my hands on an Xbox myself until it had been out for a while.
Mhm.
Um, Actually, I may not have gotten my hands on one until after the 360 had came out. Um, but I borrowed one here and there from from the church or from friends that were like, yeah, man, you can borrow my console, that's fine. And
Yeah.
then uh, but I would always go over to my friend's house. Adam and Jeff again had had the Xbox. And then some of my other friends from church, we'd go hang out, and I remember distinctly going to Best Buy and buying a 50-foot crossover cable so that we could system link
System Link,
two
yeah.
Xboxes in different rooms, so that no one could cheat.
Yep. Yep.
And just going head to head with, like, we were doing 8-player Halo. It was, oh, it was amazing. Um,
Nice.
just such good memories, and just going nuts. And then Red versus Blue came out, and we'd watch those videos, and then, like, all right, let's go play some more Halo. And it was like such a good time playing that game. And I gotta say, GoldenEye and Halo, uh, great campaigns.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not just multiplayer, but they had phenomenal campaigns. And I
Single players,
can't
yeah. Yeah.
and I can't say that about a lot of the FPS games that come out today.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
The campaign's an afterthought. It's all
Yeah.
about the multiplayer, and I'm like, I don't always have time to play multiplayer with my friends. Give me a solid campaign that I can spend 20 hours on.
But I mean, and we'll probably go into this more about this in the gameplay section, but
Mhm,
like I followed the production, or I went into looking into the history of the production of both games, right?
mhm.
Multiplayer for both games were tacked on at the end. Like multiplayer for Halo almost didn't make it. Like up
What?
until like weeks before that, they were like, we don't know if it's going to launch with multiplayer or if it's going to like
Or if it's gonna need a DLC?
yeah, like that's crazy. Like there wasn't even DLC yet because Xbox Live wasn't created yet. Remember?
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, so there,
Wow.
yeah, that was not even a thing yet at that point in time. So
Huh.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah, this was
I
pre Xbox Live launch. So remember that. That's
I can't I can't imagine Halo without multiplayer.
right.
Like,
Yeah. What is that? What is that even? Like it's like the defining. But I also, well, I can imagine
I w
GoldenEye with this
and
single player. So the
yeah,
multiplayer is definitely strong, but I could
yeah.
definitely, yeah, I could definitely imagine it without it. So yeah.
And then was it wasn't Halo 1, but was it Halo 2 or 3 that we played at your place a few times, when, like, I
3,
feel it. Okay.
3. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I know I've played Halo with you before.
Yeah, that point was Halo 3. I was playing a
Okay.
ton of Halo 3 at that point. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that still a great game, but not the subject of tonight's conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, dude, that multiplayer, like, I loved getting the drop on someone with the sword. Uh, and but I also love the shotgun in Combat Evolved. Like that, it's and getting a good sniper shot off with in Halo, that was always fun too. Um,
I don't know, dude. I only use the pistol because the pistol was so overpowered. Like
That pistol was great.
you could
Like I
snipe people from across Hang 'em High, like from one base to the other, and you're just like boom, boom with a pistol. Like that's crazy. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for me,
That-
Halo was. So I got into the Xbox late, um,
mhm,
and if you know me, I was not a fan of the PlayStation brand. I
mm.
actively hated the PS1. And I'm not I don't use that lightly. I actively hate it. I tried to convince people not to buy a PlayStation and to like buy an N64 or buy a Saturn. Like just nothing, don't get a Sony product. I was just very bitter about them coming into the console space. And I really hated the PS2 because the PS2 basically led to the death of my one of my all-time favorite systems, which was the Dreamcast.
Wah, wah,
Um,
wah.
but like, and I couldn't understand why because the PS2 had muddy, blurry graphics, and it just wasn't as good as the Dreamcast was graphic wise
Right.
in that early
Yeah.
PS2 stage.
Yeah.
I've since adjusted my opinion on that, but I'm still not a huge fan of the PS2. Anyway, but
That's fair.
I was working at Comcast in California,
Oh, you're working
and
for the devil. Oh.
yeah, yeah, and
Just kidding,
uh,
Comcast. I think you're great.
in my training class was a dude named Steve, and he was looking to unload his consoles.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, well, what have you got? And he was like, I've got a PS2 and an Xbox. I was like, he's like, I'll get you all the games. I'll get the Xbox for like $100 and the PS2 for like 120 and like all my games. I was like, I'll take it. So I took both. And I still have those,
Heck,
both those consoles to this day. I still
oh
have them.
wow.
But I remember like I just popped in the games he had. He only had a couple games. It was like
Mm,
X-Men Legends, Halo. Halo 2 hadn't come out yet, but it was
mm.
Halo 1. And I'm there with my cousins again. Pop it in. Like, what's going on? What is this game? Like at that point, we were still playing Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
Yeah. It was so crazy
Wow.
because like I had gone back to school and my friends at school were like, bro, you're still rocking Perfect Dark? Like, that's crazy. Why are you not playing Halo or SOCOM or something? I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll give it a try. And then it became an addiction to the point where like we would have LAN parties. Each of my
Oh,
cousins got Xboxes, and then we would just land them up together. And we
heck
would go
yeah.
to like coworkers' houses who had Xboxes. And I mean, there was like
Ah.
total bachelor houses where they had no other furniture but these like 36-inch CRT TVs,
Oh god.
and we're
Oh,
just
that's
playing
amazing.
like, and tons of crossover cables like everywhere, and landing 4 Xboxes
Yeah.
with like 4 people on each screen. Like
And
it was
then
crazy.
the the Cheetos and Mountain Dew
Hmm.
ran ran freely.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, so there was a really big thing for Halo as well. Like it was like my college years,
Mhm.
but like bigger. You know what I mean? Like yeah, it
It
was insanity.
yeah, I we Halo stayed in regular rotation for I I think until after I graduated high school.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
um and even then it just went to a different Halo.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
exactly. We just moved on to another
yeah,
Halo.
yeah.
Yeah,
This one's got better graphics and more arenas that we can kill each other in. So,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we moved on to Halo 2. We didn't quite love Halo 2, but, you know, and mainly is because they took out the pistol. Yes, it
mm.
was OP'd, but, like, there
Give
was
it back.
definitely missing something. It was a more balanced game for sure, though, so it was okay. It got to the point
What's
actually
that?
where, like, where, you know, I had found out about a program called, Xbox Connect, where you could use your PC as a tunnel,
Oh,
and it would act as if you were system linking to another person, but it was online.
what?
So then my cousins and I would play Halo 1 online.
Nice.
Yeah, against other people. We do like team versus team. So yeah, it was crazy. So I mean, we got into it. Like it was awesome. I also learned how
Oh,
to do that with Mario Kart on the GameCube. So that
what?
was
That's
awesome
cool.
as well, playing online. But yeah,
That's
so definitely lots of memories for
heck yeah.
both these games. So
That's so that's so cool. I freaking love Halo and GoldenEye so much. It's like it's hard. It's gonna be hard to narrow it down
to
on
pick a
which
winner.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we're going to try our best though. Let's go into our criteria. So I think we agreed we're going to do graphics for the time that
Mhm.
they're released, audio, right? Gameplay,
Yes, yes,
story, and maybe impact, cultural impact.
yeah.
Is that a lot?
Oh,
That's a lot. That's okay though.
it, it's
I
it's
think
a
it
lot.
I think it warrants it.
I mean, I can't. I mean, maybe other people could, but I can't think of two more iconic games.
Oh,
Uh,
I think there's going to be some more iconic games that are coming up that we're going to do in the fighting genre especially, I think.
I I'm not looking forward to talking about fighting games with you.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, I'll save that conversation for that episode. But
Exit stage left even. All
but
right,
but
so
oh,
yeah. All right, let's go. Graphics.
graphics. I mean, for the N64 and for its time, I think GoldenEye had some pretty decent graphics. The blood could have been better. Um, it was like getting shot with red paintballs.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
um, but and maybe they could have done something a little bit better with the bullet holes. Um, but
Yeah.
overall, like the I don't feel like the like as far as like the game like as far as like the graphics, I don't remember them being choppy at all.
Mhm.
Um, it was a very smooth it was a very smooth game, very optimized. I feel
I mean,
for
it was still like, if you have 4 players and you're playing in like the library and a bunch of proximity mines are going off, it slows
it might
down to
struggle.
like
Yeah.
to like 10 frames per second, but
Yeah, okay.
I think the
Uh,
game like functions, I think, at like a pretty consistent 22 frames per second, I think. Which I mean,
oh, for the time.
for the time being, like for the
It
time at that point in time, it was
it was fine.
yeah, infancy of console polygons and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean those were some those were some great polygons as far as I'm concerned.
I think the big thing though for me is the effort that they put into it. They really wanted
mm,
to use the license. I mean, they went so far as like scanning and trying to texture map the faces and stuff of the actors.
yeah. Yeah,
And
because it looked like Pierce Brosnan and
yeah.
oh, what is the actor who plays I am invincible?
Oh, Alan
Um,
Cumming.
yes. I
Yeah.
mean it really looked like them.
Yeah.
And our boy who dies in everything, Sean Bean.
John Bean.
Uh,
Yeah. And
uh
Isabella Scorupco.
oh, is that her name?
Yeah, and Famke Janssen,
Oh
right?
yes,
Yeah.
I almost forgot she was in that. Um
How could you forget Jean Grey's in that? Dude.
I don't know. I don't know because my brain just associates her with Taken these days.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah.
But I mean, like, yeah, they definitely made the effort, and the polygons, I think there's that balancing act of like, the poly count isn't as high as it probably could be, but
Mm,
you have to make sacrifices to get the game to run. You know what I mean? I think
yeah.
more than anything for me though is how they recreate different parts of the movie. I think
Mm,
that was a really cool part for me, being able
yeah.
to run through the dam,
Oh yeah, that was so cool.
like that was amazing. It was like playing a movie. It
Yeah.
was like how, and like even like the opening when you're getting to the base, right? And it's got like the trucks and the bridge and all that stuff, and you're running over
Mhm.
that, and you're going into the bathroom for the facility.
Yeah.
I thought I thought it did a really great job expanding on the visual design from the movie and
Mhm.
like kind of carrying that forward. So I think graphically for its time, I think that it was very strong. Yes, it stuttered and had some,
Eh,
FPS issues, but
yeah.
also in that period of time, it was still kind of like even on the PC space,
Mhm.
Quake had just, recently come out as well, first polygon FPS type thing. So, and then like Voodoo graphics cards and 3D effects were just, coming into their own at that point in time too. So it's not
Yeah.
like everything was setting the world on fire. You know what I mean? I thought
Crisis
it did
hadn't
a
come out yet.
yeah, right. But will it run Crisis? So I think it did a fairly good job as far as graphic wise goes, and then like the thing. So what about Halo?
Oh, man, like night and day. I mean, you're no longer like the polygons. Everything is like this is an actual person walking around in a suit of armor, like
Mhm.
and the aliens, they look so cool. Um and the blood. I don't know I don't know why I'm obsessed with blood in video games, but ever since Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega versus
On
the
the Genesis?
SNES.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like having the abacab code to unlock the blood mode.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
You're
in
obsessed with blood and
a-
games.
and in the Super Nintendo, it's just spit,
Sweat. It's
sweat and spit.
sweat.
But like I don't know. The blood sticks out to me in video games, and I blame Mortal Kombat. Um, but you got the different colored alien blood, and then and it's just like I keep firing the needler at them, and blood goes everywhere. Uh, but I like yeah. I remember being intrigued by the fact that the graphics for the different grenades, like
Yeah,
it was different. It was like, oh, this is so cool. It's so much easier to tell them apart.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
whereas like the mines in GoldenEye, sometimes they were a little hard to be like which mine is this?
yeah, yeah. Is that a
So
bullet hole or is that a mine? I'm not sure.
2 seconds later, up, it was a
It
mine.
was a mine. Yeah, yeah,
But
I get
it's
it.
and like the colors on it were just so ah
Vibrant.
which yeah,
Yeah.
was it Hang 'em High that had the two opposing bases that like you had a bunker on one end, a bunker on the other, or was
No,
that
that's
was
Beaver Creek or Battle Creek?
Battle Creek?
Yeah,
We played that one a lot,
yeah.
and I just
Yeah. Hang 'em High is the kind of like boring looking one. It's like kind of just like blue ramps.
oh yeah yeah yeah
Yeah,
okay
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Um, I mean that one was still fun.
Oh yeah, no,
Um,
totally. I love that. I love that level. I'm just like graphically that level is like
it's kind of boring,
it's boring. Yeah, it's not
but
like
but like
it's
but
not
like Battle
Blood Gulch. It's not like yeah.
yeah. Oh, Blood Gulch, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, though in the huge canyon, the box canyon
Ye
is Blood Gulch.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they got the warthogs in it.
Yeah. That's Blood
Oh,
Gulch.
so
Yeah.
much fun,
That's where
so much
most of Red versus Blue takes place. Blood
and
Gulch.
and they had a rocket launcher in Halo 1, didn't they?
Yeah. The
Oh, so
SPNKR, the spanker. Yeah.
it's so much
Yeah.
fun. Ah, just
I like Halo. I like Halo's graphic design a lot. I like it because you can tell what everything is. Like it's
yeah,
the Covenant have the reds, the purples, the pinks,
mhm, yeah.
and then you've got glowing blue for alien weaponry and like the needler with its like pink needles
Oh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Like I thought it was really really cool. It's very different though from GoldenEye. It's hard to compare like the graphic design because GoldenEye is very realistic. Like it's
Mhm.
rooted to be like the movie, where
Right.
Halo's like very fantastic. It's very like science fiction,
Yeah.
thing. The knock I will give Halo though is especially in the later parts of the campaign, the walls can be very samey and you could easily get lost
Mm.
because one hallway looks just like another hallway. And I think that's like the fault of like just like making the levels bigger, but
Mhm.
with the same textures. Whereas like GoldenEye's levels are kind of designed more in like comp- compartment units, and like it's a
Yeah.
lot smaller. So I think that I will give that knock on Halo. Halo though was like what, like 60 frames per second at the time,
Yeah,
so
something like
it's
yeah.
definitely smoother graphics, but it had stronger hardware for sure.
Oh, 100%. Although you mentioned the textures being the same. There's one of the later levels in GoldenEye. I always had a hard time with it. I think it was the jungle level when you're trying to
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
like it was like the second to last level.
yeah,
Um and it's oh man, it was hard. I had a hard time navigating that one.
yeah, yeah.
Because
That's true too.
everything
That's
kind of
true.
looked the same.
Yeah,
Same issue. Like
yeah,
everything just kind of looked the same. I was like, all right, where do I go?
yeah,
Um
yeah,
but uh but yeah, so same issue, different textures.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair. So, which one for you wins out in graphics?
Oh, for the that's so hard because I'm trying to like judge it for its time and not,
Mhm.
but at the same time I got to judge them against each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think for me, I'm gonna go graphically. I'm gonna go Halo.
Okay.
Um, just because, like you said, it was it's got that 60 frames per second. It's a smoother play. Um,
Mm.
and and just the polish, like seeing like seeing Cortana like come up for the first time, and then you just got the like it's just so pretty.
Yeah, I could see that. I
So
could see that.
so
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for GoldenEye.
what?
Yeah, which actually kind of surprises me. Um, but the reason is because, and this is, people may think it's a cop out, but I'm a huge James Bond fan. Like,
I mean,
huge
it's hard
James
not to
Bond
be.
fan. Yeah, and GoldenEye is one of my top 3 James
Oh
Bond movies of
wow,
all time.
wow.
And yeah, so being able to see and interact with the world of GoldenEye
Mhm,
blew me away so much that like that was it for me, was seeing that. And like being so close to the designs of the movie, I think they captured the color palette really well. They, got the uniforms, got everything pretty much
mhm.
like to a T. So for me, even though it had frame issues, uh, I'm still gonna go for GoldenEye.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, yep, yep. All right, so let's move
Good
on
old
to. Oh, so
James Bond.
we're at a tie right now.
Yeah.
And the thing that the
Dun.
funny thing is that there are other James Bond games that came out after it, right?
Mhm.
None of them are build the world as well as GoldenEye. The other first person shooter on the N64, the world is not enough,
Mhm.
is garbage compared to what they did
Was
in
it
GoldenEye.
Was it made by the same company or, which
No,
was
no, it was made by
okay.
EA. I think
Uh,
Eurocom, I think, made it.
oh,
So
okay.
different team, altogether, but yeah, they just didn't even capture the world.
Because what GoldenEye Rareware or
Yeah, Rare.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no wonder it was so good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, that was Rare when they were still good.
yeah,
So, yeah.
fair.
All right, so we're
Oh,
at a tie for now. Let's go on
yeah.
to audio.
Audio. Oh man. This is including
Music,
video
sound design.
music.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Oh, I mean, GoldenEye has some classic James Bond music in it.
it does.
And
It does.
and like you, I'm a huge James Bond fan. Um so
Nice.
that so that's a huge point in its favor.
Yeah.
Um but the
The
Halo.
Halo also has one of the best opening themes of any video game
Like it's so
with the Gregorian chant. Like, dude,
you hear
dude.
that and instantly you're transported back to 2001.
But
And
at the same time though, but GoldenEye has hands down one of the best pause musics in any game. You know what I'm talking about, right?
yes.
Like, dude, that pause music is such a banger. Like, I don't
I'm
even
s-
I'm gonna insert a clip of that right here. Not
Please do. Please do. Oh,
but yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know, man. This is a hard one. This is gonna be a hard one for me.
yeah. The the but moving away from the music, I mean obviously GoldenEye, like you said before, is rooted in reality,
Yeah,
trying to capture um the feel of the movie.
mhm,
And but even then, some of the audio they tried to use for uh like when you're fighting people,
yeah,
noises were like, that could have been a little better.
yeah,
um but and then yeah, so that didn't always do it for me, but the music outweighed it. And then uh the I like the sound effects for most of the guns. I like the sound for the sniper rifle.
yep.
uh and then uh as bad of a gun as it was, I like the sound that the club made
The
when you're
club.
shooting that.
I knew you were gonna mention the club. Uh,
It was so terrible.
yeah,
But the I like the sound of it, and the RCP 90.
RCP
Um,
90. That was my
those are,
go-to.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
Like if
Golden
I
Gun and the Magnum also sound really good, I think.
oh, the
Yeah.
Magnum is like, it's like, ooh,
You get that
it's so
oomph,
good.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the proximity
Yes.
mines, obviously the explosions sound good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Uh, it's and and when you're in the campaign mode, and you get the watch laser,
Mhm.
I like the sound of the watch laser going off. You're cutting stuff. It's a good time. Um, but yeah, that overall, I mean, a few knocks on like the sound effects of like when you're smacking people, and um, it's just the generic ooh.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I mean, I guess the same could be said for Halo with kind of generic ooh. Uh,
Yeah.
but
I
overall, mm, uh, the music is going to be a big carry for
for you? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, for me for this one. But yeah, overall, I th you know, I'd give it like 3 stars out of 5 for audio on GoldenEye.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
So,
Cool. Yeah. I mean, we can just go into which one we think wins, I guess, and then just to kind of explain what our answers are. We could do
okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think of Halo's music?
Halo, uh, the Halo music is like some of my favorite video game music of all time.
Mhm.
Um and just and I like that I can hear like when I'm walking through stuff, I can hear my footsteps.
Yeah.
and and that was like that was new to me. I don't remember that being a thing really in older games that I'd played.
Yeah.
So that was a nice bit of immersion for me. And just something about uh getting the drop on my friends and smacking them with the butt of my gun
Yeah.
and hearing their shields just being like beep 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 beep
Boom.
and it's like yeah it's
Nice.
just gets the blood pumping.
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
so, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Halo on audio for me.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So you got 2 Halos for
Yeah,
right now. Yep. Cool, cool,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I think for me, I think the sound design is great for both of them. I
Mhm.
think that again, GoldenEye is a little bit more realistic. It's a little bit more subdued.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't know if it's like a limitation of like the cartridge format or whatnot, but I feel like the ambiance is quieter than it needs to be. Like the thing I like about Halos is you could hear like aliens chittering
Yeah.
like in the next room, you know what I mean? Like, so like, oh, there's somebody over there, but like, there's not really any background noise, like guards talking to each other very much or anything like that in GoldenEye. So
Right.
it's a very quiet world. So for me, as much as I like the music in both, I think for music it's actually pretty equal for me.
Mhm.
But I think that Halo takes sound design like overall.
Okay.
So for that, I would have to give it to Halo. So
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah,
Halo's starting to eke ahead.
a little bit, a little bit. All right, so let's move on to gameplay.
Oh.
You can talk however you want about it, and then just like declare a winner for you for
Okay.
gameplay.
Um.
Free
So
form.
when GoldenEye came out, and maybe even a little bit today, I was a bit of a scaredy cat
Hmm.
when it comes to FPS games. Like if when I'm playing multiplayer, it's fine, but when I'm playing a campaign, sometimes I get a little like I don't know where the people are, and it would and like it would make me jump when I'd get shot randomly,
Yeah,
and um and so I mean maybe that's a point to the immersiveness of the gameplay because when I'm playing Halo, I don't recall that ever happening.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but when I'm playing GoldenEye and when I'm playing, some spooky games,
yeah,
it makes me jump. And like there was a period of time where I couldn't play more than just a couple of levels on GoldenEye because I knew them well enough to know where all the bad guys were.
yeah. There's definitely
And
tension in
yeah,
GoldenEye. Yeah, there's definitely tension.
and so I had to know where all the guys were. And otherwise I was too scared to play it. And thankfully I don't have that problem with GoldenEye now. I'll just hop on
I hope so.
any, any level and it's fine. Um, Still have that issue with spooky games. We won't talk about Silent Hill 2 remastered or the re-release, but
Resident
GoldenEye.
Evil.
Oh, I might be able to do the PlayStation 1 version, but the remastered ones that they came out with, I don't know.
Are
That
scary as hell. Yeah.
that might make me pee my pants. Uh, like I'll watch other people play the
Yeah,
spooky
yeah,
games,
totally.
but I can't do it myself. It stresses me out too much. Uh,
I
but
get it.
GoldenEye, like I remember, uh, like I always had a lot of fun playing the dam,
Yep,
and like I was so good at the dam. And then I got pretty good at the facility, and I
yep,
always liked the first the first time or like when you first start the facility and you're in the air duct
yep.
and you just you got your little gun and you're like, oh hey look, I'm gonna snipe this dude who's in the bathroom stall.
Yeah,
And I don't know why, but that was always funny to me.
yeah,
Um and then we got Halo. Um and that has some of we're talking gameplay, right?
Mhm.
Um, that was whew, like the controls. I mean, maybe it was from all my hours playing GoldenEye, but uh, the Halo gameplay just like it felt very intuitive.
Yeah.
But like I said, I had a lot of hours playing FPS games at that point already.
Mhm.
Um, so it wasn't much of a learning curve other than, figuring out the different weapons. Um, but like, and learning how to time my butt smacks right.
Yeah.
And getting the yeah, it's so it was a lot of fun right off the bat. And like I said, it does it I don't remember it making me jump
Mhm.
like during any of the gameplay, um, like GoldenEye used to. Um, and uh and like overall, just like throughout oh, and the Warthog, playing on the Warthog, driving the Warthog, being the 50 cal gunner in the Warthog, always fun. Um, and it's great when you're a multiplayer. It's great when you're fighting each other or even do a multiplayer in the campaign.
Mhm.
I always I would always make the if I was playing solo, I'd always make I'd make the NPC move and drive so that I could be the gunner.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but the gameplay phenomenal in Halo, but I think I'm gonna give this one to GoldenEye,
Oh,
just for the immersion and um, and just I got more nostalgia for it, I think.
yeah,
um,
it's fair.
it and like yeah, I just have so many fond memories of you know playing the dam level, playing this final level, playing the jungle,
Mhm.
and it was just always such a like I don't have any bad memories at all. Well, I mean, I don't really have any bad memories playing Halo either, but I think I've got more fond memories of the gameplay in GoldenEye than I do of Halo. So because of that,
Nice.
GoldenEye for
GoldenEye.
gameplay.
Okay. Fair, 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 fair. For me, um, so a little bit of history here, you know, I was playing FPSs on PC
Mhm.
before playing GoldenEye. So it wasn't like
Okay.
I was like, this is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Um,
Mhm.
Playing Doom, playing Wolfenstein, playing Quake, which was awesome. But, the thing about those boomer shooters were that they were very one-dimensional. It was usually like find the key to get the other key to get the other
Yeah.
key and then leave the level, like
Mhm.
it was mazes and it was just kind of like shoot everything in sight, you know.
Yeah.
GoldenEye was the first FPS that I played where you couldn't just shoot everything. I mean, you could probably, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the best way to go through the game, you
Right.
know. Alarms would go off, things like that. Um, and if you didn't like shoot like a guard and
Mhm.
actually kill them, like you shot them
Mhm.
in the knee instead of like in the head, like they could still activate the alarm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and that amount of immersion, but also the difference in gameplay was really
Mhm.
what for me was a big deal. Um, and for me, Halo, especially single player campaign, is not that immersive. It's good, it's fun,
Yeah.
but it's more of a boomer shooter. It's more like, you know, do
Go
task A
here.
and then do task B, hit this checkpoint
Yeah.
and then do that. It's very
Mhm.
straightforward. Whereas like I feel there's a little bit more to do that's different, even if it's just like, you know, put in this disk and download something, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and then plant this bomb here, like I think it just gave you a little bit more to do. So that's single player. Multiplayer, I feel they're pretty even as
Mhm.
far as multiplayer goes. I think there's a lot of different um, game types. I think is super fun. But even then, there are a ton of Easter eggs and unlockables in
Mhm.
GoldenEye.
Oh yeah.
You know, paintball mode, big head mode, all that stuff like is all there. And I think that gives it a little bit more replayability for me. So
Mhm.
for me, gameplay goes to GoldenEye.
Golden gun in the temple.
All right, so I think we're about even then.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, wow, this is getting
Oh,
harder.
why is it so hard?
All right, so what about story?
Hmm. Well, hmm. Story. Well, GoldenEye is a video game based off of a movie, so it follows that story.
Yeah,
Which,
it does pretty well. It sticks pretty close
yeah,
to it too. So yeah,
yeah, and it is, one of the better James Bond movies.
yep.
So, uh, you know, thanks Pierce Brosnan. Um, and and then Halo is, to my knowledge, it's not based on anything. So it's
It's not.
a,
No, it's its own lore.
a
Yeah.
and it had like the overall. I'm trying. I'm gonna give it to GoldenEye because I remember more of the story for GoldenEye than I do than I do for Halo.
Okay,
Because I'm like
that's
I'm like
funny.
I 'cause, like I know I know I'm on this like this ring thing. I
Yeah.
remember that being part of it, and then the aliens were the Covenant,
Yep.
and is do you fight the Flood in the first Halo, or is that one
You
of the
do the flood. Yeah.
okay
Later
um
on. Later on.
later on in the game,
Yeah.
and
I think. Am I wrong?
um
Let me see. Am I getting my Halo games mixed up? Because that could very well be. Um, are the flood? Anyway, keep going.
uh let's see. Yes, the Flood is a primary enemy faction in Halo Combat Evolved.
Yep.
Um, oh, they're actually released by the Covenant and the UNSC halfway through the campaign.
Yeah.
um, but
It's
uh,
like zombie
yeah,
mode. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't remember too much about the story for Halo. Like I'm trying to remember like what the point of the first Halo was, other than killing aliens. Um, and I know there
Oh,
was
there's like a whole religious war, like, and
yeah.
the Covenant are like colonizers, and um, they're basically threatened by humanity expanding into space, and yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally forgot about all that, or
Blocked
I
it out.
didn't. Yeah. Uh, meanwhile, I remember a good bit about the story for GoldenEye, and
But is it because of the
uh,
game or the movie though? That's the thing,
that's
right?
that, and that's where it becomes difficult because now I got to try and separate the two, and I don't know that I can.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Fair.
but it's hmm. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna give my nod to GoldenEye for story.
Okay. Okay.
Just because I right now I'm remembering the level where you're going through the different like storage containers, and you meet I forget the character name, but I remember it was played by Robbie Coltrane in the movie.
Oh,
Um Rubius Hagrid. Uh
Valentine?
yes,
Yeah,
Valentine.
Valentine, yeah.
Um yeah, I remember.
Walter PPK. Only
Oh,
one man I know uses that gun because I killed the other one.
such a good line.
Dude,
Um,
he's awesome. Hagrid is awesome.
yes,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
GoldenEye for me on story.
Story. Yeah. So funny thing, when it first came out, I thought that Halo story was weak as hell.
Oh,
Um, mainly because of like I thought it was just I didn't really get into the lore and like
Hmm.
really I'm not a story person when I'm playing games, so it really
Right.
doesn't matter much to me. I didn't really get into the lore until like Halo 3 really, and
Oh,
getting into
okay.
the storyline. I thought I thought for the most part, most of the dialogue and stuff was just poorly written, trying to be like James Cameron's Aliens.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, so I didn't really respect it at the time. I grew more respect later on, but I think it's hard for me to separate what I learned from later games
Hmm.
and not from just that game, just that
Sure.
story alone. You know what I mean? Um, that being said, I think that starting up and world building a whole new science fiction universe
Hmm.
is a pretty daunting task and it's pretty hard to do. But they do a pretty good job, I think, in Halo. They give you data consoles to like read about the history of things that are happening and stuff.
Hmm.
There's a little bit of it in cutscenes, obviously, but I think they do a really good job of world building. Now, I don't think that they were really trying to do that in GoldenEye. So
Fair.
GoldenEye is just trying to repeat and expand on the movie, you know.
Sure.
And it is one of my favorite James Bond movies, but I think that the story is just kind of the weak point. It's kind of just like an entry point. It's not really anything that whereas like Halo, I feel their story is like they're trying to create stakes. They're trying to
Yeah.
create like, you know, the end of humanity, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I think Halo wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I and when you put it that way, it's I mean, it's hard to argue.
But I mean, you know, you're entitled to your, you know, your opinion. That's fine.
I'm entitled to my
So
wrong opinion. No.
no, I think GoldenEye is a great story. I think it's just I think that for me, the story just works a little bit better. Now that like again, at the time I thought it was lame, but now that I actually understand the story more too, like I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that actually is really good. So I like I said, I grew a more of a fascination with it later on, an
Okay.
appreciation of it later on. So I think
That
we're
makes
still
sense.
tied up.
Yeah, that's yeah,
Yeah.
it's the way you describe it's like okay, like if I were to uh like look at a movie that accomplished similar feats with putting us into a world that there's like yes, some of it takes place on Earth, but then we go off into learn about different aliens and like this whole epic world building and adventure that happens. I would say it's like Halo 1 is like the fifth element of
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Um,
I could see that.
so excellent sci-fi into just like starting from nothing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
so
I mean, I could even see it as like Stargate, the movie,
yeah,
a little bit
yeah.
like that, you know? Um, before it gets too heavy-handed and like
Mhm.
like kind of like falls under its own weight. Like I think like that's what happens like in Halo 4, 5. I'm like, oh, this is getting really bothersome. Like this is
And that's and that's why we don't make new Halo games anymore, right?
well, I
When was
mean,
the
like it's like
last?
well, yeah, but it's like the difference between like Alien and Aliens
Mm,
versus Prometheus, you know, and it's like
right.
there's just too much story. Like there's too much. Like just back up a little bit. So
Can we get back to what we love?
yeah,
Humans versus aliens, please.
exactly, exactly. I think Halo still has a good balance of that, so I think it works out.
Yeah.
Uh, all right, so let's move on to the last one, which is impact. Whoo, this is gonna be a hard one,
Um,
I think.
I mean, I mean, for me and my little circles, um, like GoldenEye was pretty huge.
Mhm.
Um, and then Like it was just like, you know, I don't think I don't think I'd ever played a game. I mean, mind you, I was only in junior high at the time, but I don't think I had ever played another game, anything remotely like GoldenEye when it came out.
Mhm.
Um, like certainly nothing. I think I had played Doom once or twice at that point on the PC.
Mm.
Um, but that was like, to me and my memory, it pales in comparison to like that first time playing GoldenEye.
Mm.
Uh, and just like getting into multiplayer and seeing all the different levels and trying to kill my friends and it's like it had a huge impact on me and my friends.
Yeah.
Um, and then fast forward a few years to the Xbox launch and Halo 1 launching and sitting down, like having an entire room of kids just like in awe of what's going down on this game, and just like maybe it's because it was in a pretty public setting where when I played it for the first time, and the subsequent years afterwards, but it felt like I feel like uh, Halo had a bigger impact because I knew more people that played Halo
Mhm.
than played GoldenEye,
Mhm.
and like it just, you know people would talk about like, oh man, we like we did, what was it, hardcore mode or legendary mode,
Legendary, yeah.
and like we just, I just beat it on hard, and now I'm starting it over on legendary. Like I ain't have friends that went back and tried to beat GoldenEye on the different difficulty levels, really.
Oh,
um
yeah.
it was, but Halo, it was like a badge of honor, like
Yeah.
I beat it on legendary. And it's like, what? No, you're lying. No, no, I did.
Yeah.
And it's just, I feel like it had that repeatability, and it just, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Halo for the impact. Just because it was in 2001 to like 2004, 5, it was in the gamer zeitgeist, and like it was hard to go somewhere with other nerds and not hear conversation about Halo.
Yep.
So that's,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start with Halo
Hmm.
because I think that Halo, I think, sets the tone for all other FPSs afterwards. I think
Okay.
that how we know competitive FPSs today
Hmm.
doesn't happen without Halo. I think that like Call of Duty multiplayer cribs from Halo, Halo 2, you know, uh, the way they handle like game types, even. I think, um, I think that, and I don't think very many other FPSs after that on console or PC even go into the depth of like world building and lore building that Halo did. So I think
Hmm.
there's definitely a lot to be said about that and how strong that is. That being said, I also think that GoldenEye is, uh, like I said, all the other FPSs at that time. You have to remember when GoldenEye comes out. I think what Quake 2 just comes out.
Hmm.
Um, Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight first comes out. Hexen 2 first comes out. And they're all polygon based, but again, they're all pretty much straightforward boomer shooters. And GoldenEye totally changes the way you play the game. So much so that I think it impacts single player games after that. Like Call of Duty becomes the games that it is after GoldenEye, with the realism, attention to detail, but also the different type of mission types that you have to do. in Call of
Mhm.
Duty. I don't think Call of Duty single player would have happened without GoldenEye. I don't think
Yeah.
Call of Duty multiplayer becomes what it is without Halo. So,
Mm.
like, I think that, and the way that we look at esports, I think really starts with like Halo 2. So for me, like Halo is very, very strong in that. I think GoldenEye is very strong as far as like changing the landscape of how FPSs are done, especially on console.
Mhm.
Um, and I think that in the end for me, it's that I don't think Halo happens without GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, you know, it's attention to detail and its world building are good in GoldenEye, and I think Halo just kind of carries that forward into its own story, and I think that's very, very strong. But I think that the multiplayer, the different types of game types you can do, um, I think all starts
Mhm.
at because even like Quake and stuff, the death, it was mostly deathmatch.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have like fun game types. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they give you a
Right.
little bit more stuff to do. I mean, there was capture the flag and things, but you know, you get a little bit more of that in GoldenEye, and then you get a little bit more of that in Halo. So for me, I think impact goes to GoldenEye.
Wow.
Yep. Which is crazy to think because I was sure I was gonna pick Halo for this. Because Halo is a big thing. But I think probably the thing that held me back was I feel that for impact, there's a bigger impact of Halo 2 than
Hmm.
there is Halo 1.
Oh,
Because
gotcha. Because
Halo
of the
2 introduces live, the
oh,
matchmaking,
yeah.
ability to create clans. Like I think and most of that stuff comes from PC anyways, but like, you know, yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
So I think we're at a tie.
Yeah, I think so. Because
Wow.
let's see. Let's see. Let's pull up the list here. For
Graphics, it was a tie. It
yeah, graphics, audio,
was Halo.
gameplay,
It was GoldenEye.
story.
We were split. I think, right? No.
I think so.
Yeah, you said GoldenEye, I said Halo.
Yeah, and then impact
Yeah,
we split.
we split. Ooh, what do we do here? We gotta determine a winner.
uh,
Well, you did say that after I explained story,
hmm
do you feel differently about GoldenEye versus Halo? Or because if
I
you do, then Halo wins, right? I think.
yeah, I think you're right, and I think like hearing your argument for it, I think you won me over.
Oh,
Um,
snap!
to
Dang.
the Halo side. Um, because I mean, as much as I like the story, like it's it's based off of a movie. Someone else wrote it. They just had to follow the blueprint.
Yeah, true.
Whereas Halo, no one, those game designers and the writers at Microsoft at Bungie, they
Yeah.
they created that from scratch.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
they have no blueprint to follow.
Yep.
So yeah.
Although I do feel kind of that there's shades of Star Trek in there, like the Cardassians. Like I think there's a little bit of, and the Forerunners are kind of like the prophets in Deep Space Nine. I don't, anyway, whatever. But but yeah,
What are you gonna
yeah.
do?
But yeah, okay. So by a hair,
Yeah, by a hair.
are we saying Halo then?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, that's crazy to me.
Don't hate us. Don't flame us too hard, okay?
That was a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought for sure like when you were thinking about doing this topic, I was like, Halo's gonna win. It's just gonna win. But like I revisited both of them. And yes, the frames per second sucks for GoldenEye. But
yeah.
after like after the first level, after getting through the dam, after getting to the facility, and then going to Severnaya and stuff, I was like, I am so caught up in this, like in GoldenEye. Like this is it right here. Like, yeah, it's funny because I wouldn't play GoldenEye's multiplayer today.
Mm,
I would easily play it single player.
okay.
I wouldn't play Halo single player today. I would easily do its multiplayer though.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be happy to play either single player or multiplayer for both games.
Yeah.
Like,
I in after the
especially
first 2
paintball mode.
levels after the first 2 levels of Halo, I'm like, "I'm done. I don't wanna play anymore." I can still play Reach, which is probably my favorite Halo campaign.
Hmm.
I can still play 3, which is also another favorite campaign. I'll take those 2 campaigns over 1 or 2
That's
any
fair.
day. So,
That's fair.
all right, man. So, we have come up to a winner, and the
Mm-hmm.
winner, oh, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba da dum, da-da-da-da-da.
Just for you, Rob.
Rob once more, acapella instrumentals.
Yes, and we're here to please.
Ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum. Boom,
Dun,
boom,
dun.
boom, boom.
Uh,
This is for you, Rob. Oh man, that's awesome. But yeah,
um,
so cool. You want to wrap us up?
uh, First of all, if you've stayed for this entire episode, thank you. You
This is our
are our
longest
people.
episode yet.
I don't know. Is it?
I think so. Comment down below for end of the video club if you
Yeah.
made it this far.
Yeah. If you made it this far, thank you. We appreciate you.
We
If you
definitely
watched for
appreciate it.
any length of time, thank you. And
If you watch for any of our rambling.
yeah, yeah. We love you. We appreciate you. Click the subscribe button, the little bell notification, maybe. And yeah, subscribe.
Share it with your
And
friends and family and search for us.
yeah,
We are on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon Music as well.
share it with your
So
enemies too. You used to share it with your friends and family. Share it with your enemies too.
yeah,
Um,
share with everybody.
yeah, just share. And yeah, we put out new episodes like every week, and tune in next time for whatever whatever topic we pull out of the hat. Um,
And if you have topics you guys want us to nerd fight on, definitely let us know as well, and we'll
yeah,
take those into consideration. We're
yeah, we'll add
always
them to the
open.
hat maybe.
Yep, for new ideas. So
Yeah, heck yeah.
we will literally argue about anything.
Yes. I'm
All
trying to think
right.
of something ridiculous that we could argue about, but or
Ooh, I don't know.
yeah, next time.
Next time. Which is the better better long snack? Bubba tape or fruit by the foot? Obviously, bubble tape.
It's fruit by the foot. What are you talking about?
Fruit by the foot. It's like
No,
a
no, fruit by the foot wins. It's
what?
fruit by the foot.
No,
Fruit by the foot's
bubble tape,
amazing.
obviously, because it's like unlimited bubble gum. What are you talking about?
But fruit by the foot's got so much. It's got so much flavor,
And it's
and
got real fruit juices,
yes, and
supposedly.
I can swallow it.
That's true. Well, you could swallow bubble tape. I wouldn't recommend it.
But then it's bubble gum, and you're not supposed to swallow bubble gum because
You're
bubble
not.
gum sticks in your intestines for like 7 years.
That's true.
That's
That's true. That
I
is
found.
true.
Yeah, that I it's on the internet. It must be true. Um, Actually, I don't think that's on the internet. It's an old wives'
I
tale from when I was a child.
It's probably
Uh,
still on the internet. So,
Probably.
yes. There's probably a Snopes about it.
Oh,
It's fake
Snopes.
news, okay?
But yeah, see, we'll argue about anything.
We will
Um,
literally argue about anything.
yeah.
But we'll also change each other's minds sometimes, as evidenced
Yes,
by today's
yes,
episode. So
yes, yes. Sometimes when we argue about things, we change minds.
that's it. we're changing hearts and changing minds.
One
All
nerd
right,
topic at a
guys.
time.
One nerd at a time.
All
All
right.
righty.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching.